Good morning, welcome to the Ramble today. This is the C group and we're going to Sunderland Point. So we're going to meet at the Overton by the Globe with the big car park there, and then we're going to come down the road and then we cut off across the fields to this Trumney farm, and then we go across there, and eventually we'll come out on the road, walk down the road, and we'll end up by the shore and we'll have our brew there, and then we set off down the coast, or down all the way down the coast, and we'll have a look at Sambo's grave, and we're also going to the bird hide for dinner hopefully, and then we go down the lane and then make our way down the front end of Sunderland Point, and if we're alright tide wise we'll walk all the way back down the causeway, and if we do that alright, that's going to work out at 4.25 mile and only 35 feet of ascent. We'll manage that nicely. Right, so we know where we're going. Everybody just getting ready. And little Frank has given George the licorice all sorts to hand out to everybody, so that's going on. And then we're on our way. So we've got 10 on the walk today, and 8 at Happy Park, and then 2 of them made their own way here. So we're here at the Overton, the Globe car park. Yeah. So we're going to walk down the road for a way now. On the way back you could buy your jars of jam or eggs. In fact, I think little Frank is going to buy some eggs, I think he said. We'll buy them now, they'll end up being cracked before we get there. Having a bit of a quack at me. What could this all mean? Nice little small holding there. Right, we get to this bend. Sometimes we do a walk where we turn right there where that van was, and then that brings us out towards Middleton. But this one we're carrying on and making our way now towards Trumney Farm. Nice gardens on this left hand side. And this guy here, he does logs, sells logs. So obviously buys them in and then makes them into smaller packs for people. So we go past there and then we're into the fields now. The grass was very long, so we decided we'll keep to one side rather than go across the field. There's some big extension going on here. It's not cost an arm and a leg. Anyway, we got across the fields and now we're at the another part. That was Hawthorne, no, Middleton, Middlebrows. That's where we were then, and now we're making our way to Hawthorne House Farm. And here we are now, coming up to the shore, and that'll be our brew time. So, very nice. They've moved those sleepers around a bit since last time we came. They're in a different position. Yeah. So we follow this road and don't go up that concrete bit, we now start walking down the shoreline now. Some very nice pieces of driftwood there. So we're coming up to the bird hide now, and that's where we're going to be having dinner.
Yeah.
George just waiting for me there. The others are way behind. So John is the first one going towards the bird hide. And I say this is where we're going to have dinner. It's nice flowers there.
If you're out next week, let me know.
Fortunately there's no one else in the bird hide, so we're not going to upset anybody with us talking. We didn't see much bird life really, just I think it was a couple of ingrats that were going past. Might have been the same one. I'm just going up on my own to the camera obscura. I've been in before, so I'm just walking past it towards Sambo's grave then. So this is just telling you about Sambo and how come he ended up here. And that's his grave. So I'll walk back to the rest of them now, and here we are going down the lane that runs down the side. There's a church that only meets once a month now, but it's also part of a museum as well. A lot of logs there to keep them going for winter. Ooh, and an owl looking at us. We'll just have a group picture here before we move on. That's just the end of Sunderland Point. Well, how about the middle of Sunderland Point? We've just come down the lane and then we had that picture taken. So, making our way down. They were saying it was going to be high tide at 12 o'clock, but I think they must be wrong, because I think we'll get across this causeway when we get to it. We'll just have to make the decision, do we or don't we? But I think we've decided it's worth going. A big extension going on the side of that house and really doing it up, new windows in and doors and what have you. So yeah, we got here and decided, yeah, we'll chance it. It seems a long way down as the water.
Pardon?
In actual fact, as we got part way, we realised it's actually going out, not coming in. So whoever told us the high tide was 12 o'clock was wrong. As you can see from the channels, there's not much water there yet, so we'll easily get across. Looking a bit overcast towards Lancaster and Cloffer.
Yeah, probably not the knot, and probably not.
Partway down this road, you could actually turn off to the left and then go into the fields, but we decided no, we don't need to. We'll easily get across here.
But you know, 1 minute it's throwing it down, and then next thing the sun's shining, wind's blowing.
It's been a lovely walk.
You name it.
Not too hot, no rain. Oh.
Well, you've done it.
So we're nearly back. And just go up that banking at the top there. Coming down towards the cattle grid now. And there's the cars. So, well, I hope you enjoyed your time with us. And we'll hopefully see you next week. So it's bye for now.